Welcome, everybody out there in the internets, to episode 114 of Sis and Big Pops Culture. I am Big Pops Todd Turner, also known as Mosaic Fan Art.
And hi, sweet friends. I am Sis, aka Hannah Joe, and together we are an adult daughter and father duo. We dive into all things geek, nerd, and fandom. Every episode is family friendly.
Friendly and family. Bow. Blam. Doop.
Scoop it out.
Ram. Beep. We keep doing this forever.
We were trying. I was going to be the last one. You were trying to be the last one. And we just kept making sounds.
I was like, who's gonna stop? You did. You gave in. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You make the last tune. Great.
Thank you.
Folks, welcome to Sis and Big Pops. I'm glad you're here with us. We've got a buttload of stuff to do.
Honestly.
Do we? I don't
sure.
know. We haven't done this in about 3 weeks.
We have things to do, I guess.
Yeah. So, Hannah, tell everybody what we normally do here.
Friends, we're going to start off by chitter-chatting about some nerd news. We're going to chat about what we've been binging. Dad is going to share his pull list. If you don't know what that is, don't stressy spaghetti. We will explain it to you.
Stressy spaghetti. I've never had stressy spaghetti.
It's not very tasty, which is probably a good thing.
It's pretty stressy.
And we are going to review Disney's A Goofy Movie.
30 years old
30 years old this year. The Goofy movie came out the year I was born.
Serious.
For serious.
Much better movie. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Okay, sick.
So, first off, we're going to jump into nerd news. Right here. Your daily dose. Daily? No, not daily. Your weekly, bi-weekly
dose.
Monthly dose of nerd entertainment news. All the top news. All the best news.
Only the top news.
Only the news we care about. Anyway, Hannah, I want to start off. I want to start off because I'm very sad.
Oh, no.
Because I missed this.
Oh, no.
So last weekend, the Thunderbolts movie came out.
Yes. There was a ton of Thunderbolts news. I need you to know I didn't read any of it.
Okay. Well, the asterisk was for New Avengers.
Yeah, it was actually the New Avengers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And I've heard it's got some serious positive reviews. I really want to see it really bad. But at the Regal Theater, if you went and saw the Thunderbolts movie, they gave away trading cards in a pack with bubble gum for the Fantastic Four.
Okay, I was going to say, did you see that?
Do you know what they're going for a pack on eBay right now?
I bet they're going for $200, $500.
$120 was the cheapest I saw.
Yeah.
For a pack. So I'm going to reach out to my buddy Will.
I think you should.
Who, last time I checked with him, was the main man at the Regal in Lexington, and say, do you got a pack? Because I want a pack.
Do you have any extra?
P.S. Give me a day and I'll come set my jazz up.
For Fantastic Four?
Yeah, no, I can't. Fantastic Four is...
it won't be that weekend.
That's baby weekend. No,
that's
no, but
baby watch.
That's baby watch. It could be another movie, any movie coming up.
Sick.
You know? Yeah. So that's...
Man, that's such a bummer. I wondered if you had seen those posters because I saw them.
They're trading cards of the posters.
Yeah, I screenshotted where they had made them into trading cards with a piece of bubble gum. And I was like, that is such like a 50s, 60s things to do, which is what it's like based off of. And I was like, dang it.
I know, but
I didn't know it was real. I thought that it was just
100% real. They gave them out at the Regal Theater. All right, so that was
5 cards and a piece of gum.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I wonder if there's multiple cards, like if you get different packs have different cards.
I don't think so. Same. Probably not.
Okay. It had the 4 members of the Fantastic Four and Herbie, I think. The robot. That was them. Yeah. What do you got? What you got?
I have some pieces of news Some that are more recent and some are not as recent.
Well, it's okay.
Because the news that I tried to find that was more recent, I didn't care much about. Here is me going to tell you about the Fantastic Four cards
I know, isn't it
that I had
amazing?
screenshotted to tell you about.
I would like 2 packs, please.
I would like 2 packs, please.
One to
for
open
me
and one to not
one
open.
to never open ever in my life.
And then I would, yeah.
Okay, so there is this book that is like a psychological thriller called The Last Mrs. Parrish.
Okay.
And this is a book that I was gifted from my sister-in-law Abby, and that I read at the beach at my bachelorette.
Sounds like a beach read. Go ahead. Anyway.
But they're making that into a Netflix movie, and Jennifer Lopez is going to be in it. It's going to be by the guy who directed Back to the Future and Forrest Gump is directing this movie.
Robert Zemeckis?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a big dude. I don't know if he's done anything recently.
So he is directing J-Lo in The Last Mrs. Parrish.
What's it about?
It's about this girl.
Oh, you said it's a psychological thriller.
It's a psychological thriller. It's this girl who like creates a way to like infiltrate this woman's life because she wants her husband and his money.
Oh, that's creepy. That sounds an awful lot like, what was that movie with Glenn Close where that was a terrible movie.
I don't know that.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not like a spooky movie kind of girly pop.
Yeah.
Gone Girl
Didn't see it.
was a good movie. That movie is for adults.
Gotcha.
But they watched that when I was in college, and I was like, "Oh, this is spooky. I'm not going to watch it." But it was one of those things where I would like walk in and like stand there for 30 minutes, and then be like, "Oh,"
Gotcha.
and then go do something. Like, you know,
I
what
understand.
I mean?
Yeah, I got you. And then you're like, okay, I can go back and watch this.
I was
whole
like,
movie
I need to
now.
go back and watch this.
Yeah, I understand that 100%.
Yeah. But I think I mean, Netflix
I know.
is popping off, honestly.
Well, and did you see Amazon has a new movie they're working on, a new a romantic thriller is what they're calling it, starring the stars of the original Speed movie, Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. Yes.
Speed 4?
No, it's not Speed.
Speed 3?
It's not Speed at all. It's a new romantic thriller is what they're calling it. A romantic thriller. That's what they're calling it.
Okay.
So I think the last movie they were in was that Lake House movie. Did you ever see that?
Oh, I love that movie.
Isn't that the one where they go back and forth in time?
Yeah, they're like,
Or like there's
they're
a
on
mailbox.
they're on different.
Are they
time
even
zones.
together ever in a scene?
At the very end.
Are they?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but she
Well-
like puts a letter and then somebody answers it from like 20 years from then or whatever. Or
Yeah, because
know
she
what?
puts a letter in her mailbox and is like, "Sorry about the paw prints. They were there when I moved in." And he's like, "There are no paw prints." And then the dog walks in and into the paint and puts the paw prints while he's reading the letter.
oh, yeah. I have to go back and rewatch that.
I love
So anyway, they haven't had a movie since then. I think that was what, 2006 or something like
That's
that,
so
or maybe
fun.
2016. I don't remember.
No, that was like a 2005, 2003 movie for sure.
Gotcha. Okay.
For sure. Pacific Rim live action prequel series in development at Amazon.
Oh, I'm in for that. I love Pacific Rim.
We're canceling the apocalypse.
Yeah, yes, it's fantastic.
I love that movie so much. Again,
I liked them both. I liked both of them.
Pacific Rim so many times.
The first one is just fantastic. I mean, kaiju and giant robots. You can't go wrong with that.
But a prequel series I think could be fun.
Which is funny because listen, Godzilla right now is all the rage.
Huge.
There's like 4, I kid you not, comic books on the stands right now. Godzilla. There's like Godzilla versus the Marvel Universe. There's one book called Godzilla Heist, which is basically kaiju score.
Okay.
But with Godzilla.
Somebody
Yeah.
fired. Intellectual property.
There's even a Mothra comic book out
That's
right
wild.
now. It's really pretty though. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I saw that Godzilla -1 that they're spending another $10 million into themed attractions, merch, video games, firepower behind the sequel to Godzilla -1. And Toho just raked in $2 billion in 2024.
It made some major money.
For,
and it
like,
didn't cost anything to make.
$500
a good
million
movie.
is earmarked for content development in
Phew,
this like
that's-
Godzilla minus one world.
That's crazy.
Like Godzilla is everywhere.
Let's just talk about movies. So, let's just, we're going to talk about movies in our movie news. That's fine.
Okay, love.
I saw where, Josh Gad is making Spaceballs 2
Yes.
a lot with Mel Brooks' approval and
With his blessing.
tutelage,
Go for it.
basically, with his blessing. So, do you know Mel Brooks got George Lucas's 100% approval to do anything he wanted with any of the characters on one condition? No merchandise.
Okay.
Which is why there's no merchandise for it. Like, there's an entire scene where his Yoda character, who's called Yogurt, talks about all the merchandising and how they would make so much money on all the
Yeah.
merchandising, and they never do. But anyway, I just saw that.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to think. Do I have more movie news?
I got one more.
had, let me see. I had
Well, you-
another. Oh.
Go, do it.
Joker 2. Guess
Okay,
how much money it lost?
I already saw. So it lost more money than it cost to make Wonder Woman.
It lost the budget of Wonder Woman. It lost
Listen.
$144 million.
That movie is so bad. I mean, I watched it. I watched the whole thing, and I don't know. It
I
could
didn't
have
watch
been
it. I
good.
can't- I
could
can't
have
watch it.
been the second one you could watch.
Really? Well,
Yeah,
I don't
it's-
want to. It was
It's weird. Yeah, it's not. I mean, the first one's really good, but it's I don't know.
I thought that was wild. $144 million. Here's what I think.
What do you
I think someone should just give me $144 million. And I'll take better care of it than they did for that budget.
Yes, yeah, that's exactly. I could do that.
Right?
Yeah, even a dude burying it in the sand.
Yeah, that scripture. That
Yeah,
that,
where
yeah,
it says
the gospel
here,
story.
I hid it, but I didn't lose anything. I was afraid.
Here it is. I buried it. I buried it out in the back. In the back.
Yeah, look, I made more money than the Joker. I was like, oh well. Anywho,
Okay. Do you have another piece of movie news?
no, no. movie
Okay.
news.
They're coming out with this with Switch 2.
What's that?
Did you know about this?
What's
Nintendo's
Switch?
coming out with
Oh, a new
Switch 2.
Switch. Of course, why not?
They have Switch and they're coming out with Switch 2.
They have also have like a Switch Lite, don't they?
Yeah. Well, that's like, yeah, they'll probably do that for this one as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
But so they're coming out with Switch 2. Everyone's like a little salty pants about it because the games are going to be more expensive.
Are they going to fit? Are you going to?
You're going to have to buy something
adapter.
to make them fit, which has historically not been accurate about Nintendo.
Which is, I mean, hate on the Wii all you want, but your GameCube games worked in your Wii, and you could use a GameCube controller.
Oh, this is a tidbit. This
Which
might
everybody
be
loved.
good for you. Trevin wants a Wii.
Oh, okay. Well, tell him ages ago when I bought 4 of them at the.
Yeah, honestly, that was hysterical. At the dollar.
Blockbuster. No, it was the movie. What was it called? I don't even remember what it was called then.
Frank, no, that's our movie theater.
No, it wasn't Blockbuster. It was
It
anyway.
was a local movie chain. Like I don't even think
Yeah.
it was. It was like a
Family Video. No, it wasn't Family Video.
No,
I
because
don't know.
Family Video
Anyway,
was one that I loved. Anyways,
Yeah.
in 1991, when the SNES came out,
Okay.
Paul Rudd was in a commercial.
Oh yes.
Paul Rudd has just done the same commercial for the
the new-
Nintendo Switch 2.
That's crazy. That's so funny.
34 years later,
Phew,
he
man.
did the same commercial, and where it's like, and it just it's sweet.
Yeah, well, Paul Rudd's timeless anyway.
Paul Rudd is just such a cool dude. But I thought that was so fun. Yeah, he like boots up the Super Nintendo and like starts playing it outside. He's like wearing like a black trench coat and like walks up to a television and is like,
terrible.
"This is the SNES," and like starts playing it. And they do the same thing, but for the Switch 2.
Switch 2. That's cute. I'll have to watch it. I haven't seen it.
I think a big thing that they're doing to kind of like encourage people to like buy the adapter is that you'll get more like back content for like some of their best games. So
Got
like
you. Like downloadable
Zelda.
content or
Yeah, you'll get
just
new
more?
downloadable content. It's a dog.
Did you see the?
Dad's doggy
She
just came in.
she
Hi,
just came in.
Gigi. But yeah, so I think that that's part of it too. We are going to purchase one, I think is the
Okay.
plan. Um, just because Trevin is a big Switch guy and I love
Hmm.
my Switch, but I go through
Spurts
spurts,
of I got you.
spurts of it. And
It would
so
never be worth me having one.
no, no.
No.
There's a big thing also with video games about another, like, is it the new Xbox or the new PlayStation? I don't know. Something's happening there, but I don't pay attention enough.
Gotcha.
I
Me
want to
either.
play Baldur's Gate, which is a Dungeons and Dragons like role playing game where you literally roll dice and that like helps you determine what you can do and what you can't do. And
Okay.
there's a story playing mode where you don't have to fight people, and that
Oh,
sounds
there you
fun.
go. That's what you like. Yeah.
But we're waiting for it to come for free, not
Oh,
for
there
free,
you
but for
go.
like
Awesome.
cheaper monies.
I don't blame you. I know you don't have Paramount,
I do not.
but there is a commercial out right now that is like a minute long, and it is I don't know how to explain it except just to say it is Star Trek and SpongeBob combined. They're in a giant Patrick Star ship, and Mr. Krabs is like at the helm, and like SpongeBob beams aboard, and it's like live long and prosper,
I'm
Robert
dead.
SpongeBob. No,
SpongeBob Star
Sponge
Trek.
Robert, Sponge Robert. It's just like it's like a thing that says, no matter what you love, we have it here,
That's cute.
and it's really funny. It's well done. It's like high tech. Yes, so
That's
good.
so fun. I just
Anyway,
saw I just saw a commercial while I was just flipping through some things. Like flipping through on my phone. And there's a new movie coming out on a new TV show coming out on Apple that's called what?
I just okay. I don't have Apple anymore.
I don't either. Called Murderbot. And
It says
it is
The
about
Matrix.
no, so it is about this. Let me try to find. It's a self-aware security android.
Oh wait, I saw this.
It looks hysterical.
Yes, I saw this.
It's
I can't
apparently a book
remember.
series.
Really?
It's a book series called it's like the first book is called All Systems Red, and it is from the Murderbot Diaries.
Okay. Well, that is something that I will have to
It's one of the
look
Skarsgård
at.
brothers, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I
It's
just remember
Alexander Skarsgård. Yeah.
there's like 100 of them. It's
Yeah.
crazy pants.
It's Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's Tarzan?
The guy who played Tarzan. That's Skarsgård.
I don't remember that.
You didn't watch the Tarzan movie?
I don't know. There's been 18 million Tarzans.
The
When I
one
was
with
a little kid, it was
Margot
Johnny.
Robbie in it?
It was no. It was Johnny Weissmuller. Don't even know who that is, do you? But anywho,
No. Did you not? The Legend of Tarzan? It came out in 2016.
I don't remember seeing it. No.
Margot Robbie
Yeah.
learned how to hold her breath for like 6 minutes to be in that movie.
What?
Isn't that crazy? Because there's
Yeah.
a scene where she was like being chased by a hippo and she had to swim away. She wasn't actually chased by a hippo because that would be so very dangerous and it would
That would be
definitely
very
not
dangerous.
be okay. Guess what? Guess what it has on Rotten Tomatoes?
What, the
The
Tarzan
Legend
movie?
of Tarzan.
20.
36.
Pretty bad. Hold on, honey.
Okay. Dad's letting his doggy out. But hey, if you are like, you know what? The Legend of Tarzan, you really piqued my interest, Hannah. Don't worry. You can watch it on Hulu, ladies and gentlemen. You can go watch The Legend of Tarzan that I watched in theaters on Hulu. So you're welcome for that piece of information.
Thank you. Speaking of TV shows,
Binging?
no, I've still
Okay.
got two
More
more.
info.
I've actually got
Okay.
3 pieces of news. I got a lot. I'm sorry.
just talking to you.
Okay, so we're not getting a Hawkeye second season.
Yeah, because they were because
First of all,
Jeremy
they
Renner
tried-
was like, you're not going to pay me because I got ran over. That's the quote I saw.
Right. Well, so he came out and said the reason we're not doing it is because they lowballed me. They were going to pay me half the amount of money to do the same amount of work. Well, someone else came out and said they did it on purpose. They lowballed him on purpose so that he would say, I'm not making it. So the studio could say, we wanted to make a season 2, but Jeremy didn't want to do it.
Ooh, so they
Yes.
were lying liars, is what I'm hearing you say.
Yeah. So anywho,
I need
there's
you
that.
to know that I'm not super impressed with Marvel's business strategy as of late.
I don't know it. So, but I don't care as long as what?
Did you
What?
get the Instagram picture I sent you?
Oh yeah, of all of the characters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
That's sweet. That was a cartoon. She sent me an Instagram photo of all the characters that are going to be in the Avengers Doomsday / Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rumor is there's going to be a huge battle between Magneto and Doom at Charles Xavier's Institute. But who
Sick.
knows? That's rumor. So I have 2 more pieces of news. Last weekend was Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah.
So it was extremely stressful for me because there's so many people and I just don't
Yeah.
do well with that. But anywho, I went and got a couple free comics and some other little comics because they were on sale. But
Yeah.
they had a Fantastic Four because they're going to renumber the Fantastic Four, start them with
Fun.
1. Makes sense because the movie's coming out. So jumping on point. So, but apparently the one I missed was a Gargoyles free comic book. Now that's a cartoon that
Okay.
was ages ago, not ages ago, but probably 10 to 15 years after I would have been watching them. So
Okay.
early 90s, maybe something like that. And the Gargoyles is put out by a company called Dynamite. We've reviewed a couple of their comics. Dynamite
Yes.
is a imprint that usually does licensed materials.
Yes, we have read them before.
Yes. So Gargoyles licensed. There you go. Darkwing Duck, stuff like that. So anyway, it introduced a character from the TV show that's their first time ever in a comic. So everybody was like, oh, all these Gargoyle fans are, got to have it. But the thing about it is, at the end of the book, because, gargoyles all perch on the top of old buildings
Yes.
or whatever,
They're on top
They-
of the Fantastic Four building.
they see the Fantastic Four symbol in the air.
Dude.
And are like, hey, we got to go check that out, basically. So they're thinking we're going to get a crossover between Marvel and Dynamite with Gargoyles and the Fantastic
That's
Four,
so cool.
which is a bummer I didn't get the comic.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dad.
It's all right. I'll get it eventually. Yep. And my other piece of news, and this is it, because I know we're going news crazy and it's going to suck it up all the time.
That's fine.
Night Court. Have you watched Night Court?
No.
Night Court was a TV, it's a comedy, a sitcom. It was one that was around when I was a young adult. Very funny. Well, they rebooted it for a new generation.
Okay.
And the judge is
Judy.
the girl. No, it's not Judge
Sorry.
Judy. The judge is played by the same lady who was Wolowitz's wife on Big Bang Theory.
Oh, she's a cutie pie.
Yes. So this show has had characters from the Big Bang come in and out just as like cameos. Like they had, the smart girl. What's her name?
I don't
The
know
one
their
who's
names.
the one
who's
who's a real
actually
physicist.
who's actually like a physicist
I know
or
it, and I can't think of it.
neuroscientist
Anyway,
or something.
The girl that played Sheldon's sister is a
Yeah.
regular on it. This season is ending with Simon Hedberg, who played Wolowitz, is going to be in the last 2 episodes.
That's so fun.
So who played her husband, and that just sounds fun. Yep, that was it.
So cameos. We love a cameo.
Yeah. So Yeah, that's it. Here's usually the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings. No, that was last episode.
And sings a
This
silly
is
song.
the part of the show where we talk about what we're watching, reading, or listening to.
Yeah.
Hannah,
Okay. Ratatouille,
the movie or
Yes.
the cookbook?
the movie, though there is a cookbook. And I have had the linguine with the peas from that cookbook.
It's pretty tasty.
It's pretty tasty, the linguine and peas. But yeah, we watched Ratatouille. Ratatouille. I never realized until watching it this time that the chef purposely gets that character drunk. That's why he's acting like that.
Yeah, goodness
I
gracious.
never realized that. I was like, this went straight over my head as a young person. But
Of course
I
it did. It's
watched
supposed to.
Ratatouille, Clarkson's Farm.
Is it a new season?
We're getting prepped for a new season, and so Trevin.
So you're
has been
watching the old
reading it.
ones,
Clarkson's
Okay.
Farm,
which is on Amazon, correct?
which is on Amazon. I need you to know that I told my boss at work about Clarkson's Farm. She was talking about that she feels like she has a farm, and I was like, "Oh, there's this farm show. It's hysterical. I need you to know that's very inappropriate. So if you choose to watch this, this is an adult show." And she was like, "Okay." She now calls it Hannah's Farm Show and has her in-laws watching it.
Hannah's Farm Show. Are you watching Hannah's Farm Show?
Clarkson's Farm.
That's
Per
funny.
my
You should get
supervisor.
royalties.
Is Hannah's Farm Show. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to be affiliated with this.
If I get paid.
Ooh. But yeah, so some of that, Ted Lasso, we're still finishing that.
Okay, which is on Apple, or you can have the DVDs.
We have the DVDs. And I have been, do you want to guess what the book count is at? Book count.
142.
Book count. Where am I at? Where am I at? I'm pulling it up. Pulling it up. I am at 138.
Jeez, I just go over barely every
You're
time.
so close.
I know. I should lowball it next time. 6.
5. I have really been enjoying I need to tell the thing that I'm most excited about is the part 1 of the graphic audio for Onyx Storm.
Oh, because you've got the book.
Because I have the book. The part 1 of the graphic audio comes out tomorrow. And so I'm downloading
cool.
that and listening to it on my
Awesome.
drive.
There you go.
And I'm excited about that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I have been watching a bunch of movies. Just Lucy.
Oh, that movie's not great.
You don't like that? The Scarlett Johansson movie
I did not like that movie.
Okay, I liked it. And there is
It
a
was funny.
part in it. There's a part in there. I mean, there's a lot to be said about God and
Her using like a certain
makes her
percentage of her brain and then she like
Yeah.
vanishes into the air.
yeah, it gets weird. Yes.
It's a little weird, Dad.
It is a little weird. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
Lucy was the name of the skeleton that they called the first. Right. Well, there's a picture. There's a thing where she goes back in time, and she sees Lucy, and she reaches out to touch her, and so does Lucy, and it's the exact replica of
That's
the Sistine
cool.
Chapel. Yeah. Anyway,
That's really cool.
I'd started watching The Electric State on
Okay.
Netflix,
How
and
do you
Lucy's
feel
on
about that?
Netflix too. I started it, turned it off, started it again, never finished it. So
Okay.
I'm still on it, but
I've heard
it's
that that's
something
good.
that-
It's a new one, right?
yeah, it's Millie Bobby Brown and Chris
Yeah,
Pratt.
I really did want to see. I did want to watch it.
Yeah, but
It's not a vibe.
I mean, it's something that you got to pay attention to. So I can't literally
So you
give it
don't
my
vibe
focus.
with that.
It's something I think. I started watching Andor.
Are you
On
enjoying
Disney.
it?
Again, I'm not even through the first episode because
fair.
I just have to turn it off because I can't
dead to you.
spend. I have to watch it, and I'm doing things that take my attention away from what you just made some crazy
I wanted
eyeballs.
to tell you. I wanted to tell you a piece of information.
Go ahead.
So Trevin was watching an Instagram video and it had like this epic music in the background. And he's like, this music is great. This music is from like Star Wars. And I was like, no, that's the day after tomorrow. That's the intro scene to the day after tomorrow. And he was like,
That I was going to record and send to you.
no, it's not. I'm like, Bet.
Play it. I could, yeah, bet.
It's like, play it again. And I like literally Googled it. I got to the right exact spot and I was like, day after tomorrow. Interesting from day after tomorrow. And he was like, Hannah. I was like, you don't understand the amount of times I've seen that movie.
Seen this movie? Yes. That's funny. I love it. Oh, gosh. I love that movie. It's great.
That's the intro scene. That's the
Yeah.
epic. That's the epic music from
I
the day
can't
after
even
tomorrow.
hum it.
No, but
Anyway.
if I hear it, I'll be like, there it is.
Yes, you know it immediately. It's so sad, sort of. It's a sad but
But it's also very epic.
soft. Yeah, it is epic. Yeah.
It was like supposed to be like heart wrenching and like an epic background music to like this thing this person was saying that was supposed to be really pivotal. And then Trevin was like, Star Wars. I was like, no, day after tomorrow.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just had to
No,
tell
it's
you that.
okay. I watched Suicide Squad extended
Yes,
cut.
you did. Yes, sir.
That movie's terrible.
I love that movie.
I know, just because it's one of those movies we should have talked about it in terrible movies we love.
That's not even a terrible movie. That's a good movie.
It's a terrible.
That's the
movie.
problem is that we think that terrible movies are terrible. Are terrible.
So I
And-
started watching. There's a new sci-fi apocalyptic movie on Max called 2073, and I started watching it, and
Is it good?
I couldn't get into it.
I'm Googling it.
It was starting out okay, and then it takes a spot where it just basically slams everything that is right wing, basically, with that, which I'm okay with. You can slam right wing as long as you slam left wing. I want them all slam. I'm an equal opportunity slammer,
Equal opportunity slammer.
but it
if
definitely
you
has a
will.
political agenda. And once the movie has, and I granted, a lot of movies have political agendas, but it was so overt, so
Yeah.
that I just lost interest, so I turned it off. Yeah. So that's it. That's what I'm doing. And listening to loads of 70s music.
Loads of 70s music. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I also wanted to tell you this is like nerd news, but it's also like real life news. So Trevin loves watching Welcome to Wrexham, which is a real life documentary following the Wrexham Football Club that was
Yes,
purchased
right.
by Ryan Reynolds and Dave McElhenney.
Right.
They have been promoted for the third year in a row.
Oh, wow. So they've got to be going, they're getting better. And it's because he can have more money to pay for more
They have more money.
players.
Yeah. The thing that is wild is like they like put this in like standards of like what this would look like in baseball. Dad, stop it. And it would be like
They've gone from the Savannah Bananas to the Red Sox or the Yankees.
that they'd gone from like a church softball league to
To a
a
World
triple
Series
A
contender.
team.
Oh,
To
okay.
a triple A team in 3 years.
Wow. That's great.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool. That's
That's
fun.
so cool. So they are in Ted Lasso speak, they were the one when they were trying to get promoted back into the main league. So they are
Yeah, gotcha.
one
One away.
below
Yeah, I gotcha.
being a big dog again.
Gotcha. That's cool.
Isn't that
I was-
cool?
That is cool. I love it. That's great. I was also thinking of something else I've been binging on Hoopla. I've been reading
Okay.
a lot of Fantastic Four books, and I read a image book called "I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer,"
Okay.
and it's so good. Do you want to guess who? If I'm not mistaken, yeah, Doug Wagner, the guy who did
I was
Plastic
going to say plastic and
and
vinyl.
Click Click Boom, Vinyl. Yeah.
I was going to say that sounds like vinyl is what it sounds like.
Yeah. But if you're on Hoopla, folks, you can read it. I mean, the day it comes out, you can read that issue. So anyway, that's it.
Okay.
All right,
do
let's
we
keep
want
going.
to do we want to do your pull list?
I do want to do my pull
Let's
list.
do your pull list. Okay.
I'll do it fast.
Quick pull list today, Dad.
Quick pull list. Okay, here we go, which is hard.
What's a pull list?
Pull list, and we're not even going to explain what it is. Look it up.
No, Dad.
It's
How
a
the podcast goes.
it's a list of comic books that my local comic book shop pulls for me so that I can have them and read them.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to give a Marvel book, a DC book, a independent, a new number one in my book of the week or weeks.
Weeks.
Okay. My Marvel book is Ultimate Spider-Man 16.
Okay.
We come to find out that the person behind everything that's going on with Peter's life is the Gwen Stacy character. She is Mysterio. Mysterio
Absolutely not.
is like a group of people. So she's like she's pulling all the
0%.
Okay, next.
0 out of 10.
Okay, next. DC.
Yes. Sorry. Ready. Yes.
Superman issue 25. This is called the Summer of Superman. This whole entire summer they're doing all this stuff.
They like
we get
Superman.
Lex Luthor is good, but his love interest has created an evil Lex, which is like a Bizarro Lex almost. And his wife Lois Lane, who had gained powers, has now lost her powers. Long story. Great book. Next. Okay.
This is like, you're crushing this, honestly. I'm
going
honestly
fast.
really impressed
Stop.
by you right now.
Image Comics. This is Redcoat issue 11.
I want to hear more about this because I want to know about this because we read about
Okay.
that guy.
Yeah, the
Right?
Redcoat is the guy who's immortal as long as he stays on American soil because he accidentally got involved in one of these weirdo rituals where Benjamin Franklin was trying to become immortal.
That's so funny because we watched is not right.
We read a book.
comic book
Right.
about the snowstorm.
Correct. Yeah. And they contact him to go kill the creature.
Yes.
The Redcoat does whatever he does for money. And in this issue, this takes place during the Civil War, and the South has recruited him to send a message, which would, in fact, change the outcome of the Civil War.
What did he decide to do?
Well, he says, well, I'll do it for money. So he goes to do it, but a new character enters the fray who's called the Northerner. So this is an African-American guy
Cool.
who is wearing like a Union outfit, but he has like guns, not like period guns.
Like bang, 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 bang.
He's like a time traveler. And he confronts the Redcoat.
He's like, you can't do this, my guy.
And this is like a first issue of maybe a 2 or 3 issue arc.
Okay, so if people were wanting to see what the Redcoat was about,
It's a good
they could
jumping
go
off point.
get Redcoat issue 11.
And it's got a wraparound. It's got a wraparound cover, which
Does
is
it? Can
great.
I see? Can I see? Can I see? Can I see? Show us, show us,
take it
show
out.
us.
Hold on.
Dad's gonna show us the cover. A wraparound cover means that if you open it and lay it flat, it's one big giant cover. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, he's got literal pistols.
Yeah, like revolvers that they
Yeah.
didn't make back then. Okay. All right. So that's
Like an
this.
Indiana
Now-
Jones, fist never runs out of bullet type of gun.
Yeah, hilarious. So my new number 1 is actually a number 1 and a number 2 because they're coming out bi-weekly.
Okay, love.
Amazing Spider-Man have renumbered
Okay.
1 and 2.
I'm
and
gonna
it's
sneeze.
It's okay. Go ahead. Sneeze away. Perfect.
Thank you.
This is a new writer, and it's got Spider-Man back to the basics, where he can't get a job. And it feels like old school Spider-Man.
I was talking with a colleague at work, I think maybe yesterday, about like old school Spider-Man and about how Spider-Man like honestly is like a chump and like a bit of a dweeb and like can't really do anything or like succeed at anything.
Well, in 34 issues, it'll be 1,000.
Because we were talking about whether or not the first Spider-Man movie is a Thanksgiving movie.
I don't know about that.
And I said no, because the plot has to be surrounded by, because I was like, Paul Blart Mall Cop is a Thanksgiving movie because the plot would not happen if it wasn't Thanksgiving.
Correct.
And he was like, well, the plot to Spider-Man wouldn't happen if they weren't at their house where what's his name figures out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man because of Aunt May touching his arm.
No, that has
And I
nothing
was
to do
like,
with it.
I don't
That
think,
guy's a-
I don't think you're right.
Yeah, you should unfriend him. Unfriend you.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're unfriended because of your Spider-Man opinion.
My book of the week, which is
Book of
really the
the
book of
week
last week,
is the
is by
book
Dark
of the
Horse
week.
Comics. It's a 1 of 4, so it's just going to be 4 issues.
Fun.
Arcana Royale.
How
This
do I spell that?
follows
Arcana.
Arcana Royale, Royale. This follows a young lady who's an amazing poker player She's like really, really good.
Okay.
And doesn't care. She'll take whoever and gets
Does she play the
invited
devil?
to a special type of card game that like is like poker with tarot cards
No.
and against demons and other characters, otherworldly characters.
No.
And apparently when they play a card, something happens to someone in real life. Yeah. But I got it just because I know Nate loves poker and I wanted just to read this. It's by Colin Bunn and he does some of the best horror stories there are. He did The Midnight Show, which I liked before. Yeah, he's amazing.
Okay, she literally is playing the devil.
Yeah, for the most part.
I looked it up and it's literally goat head devil.
Yeah. The front cover, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's it.
This looks
Great. I'm gonna
cool.
it's only 4 issues, so
Dad, this looks really, I might want to read this.
yeah, well I'll
This
get all
looks
4 of them.
spooky.
You can read it.
I need you to know that I personally
It's not spooky yet, but you know that the stakes are high. See
I
what
get
did
a
there?
little spooked about like tarot stuff.
Yeah, that's
Kind of
creepy
stuff
weird.
is a little spooky to my heart and soul.
Yeah.
But cool concept.
Actually, two of the best books I'm reading. I mean, there were a lot of books that had a lot of spiritual overtones in the last week, and it's all people that they don't like,
yeah.
which is good to read though because it
do be
makes
like
you
that.
aware. It makes you aware, and then there's people like there was an amazing Wonder Woman issue that just came out with Batman. There's been a murder in Olympus, and she goes to get Batman to help her solve it. And
He's a
Batman
detective.
Batman says, if I can't solve it in 24 hours, you can have my soul. Basically, send me to Hades or wherever the heck it is or whatever. But anyway,
Drama. He's a drama queen.
she says something like, she asks him the question. I can't remember what spurred it on, but she goes, "Oh, well, what church does the Batman go to?" And he says, "God's not in the church.
Yeah.
God's in the alley." We talked about because when his mom and dad died,
Yeah.
God was in the alley. And then he goes on to say that when that happened, I lost all belief, all faith. My gods aren't your God. My God aren't your God, isn't your God, he says. You know, when I lost all faith in God when that happened. But then I met you and you restored my faith. So it's really sweet. There's a lot of talk. Tom King does a lot of God stuff. Anywho.
Sweet. Well, hey, if you want an excellent book about faith,
Read the Bible.
read the Bible.
No,
But
what
what's
were you
the
gonna
comic
say?
book about the God folk?
Oh, we'll get back to it. That's by Scott Snyder. I can't remember it right
Or
now.
do a power bomb.
Ooh, do a power bomb. Yeah, that's
Do a
pretty good
power
too.
bomb is an excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
I can't believe I can't remember it. I'll look it up. But Hannah and
Googling
I,
it first.
okay, it was by Scott Snyder. It was a Comixology original, and the dad was
Comic.
they they had some weird stuff come from the sky, and yes, I can't remember what it was
I
called.
can't remember what it was called. It was such a good book.
Yeah, you have it
man.
there. I think. Do you have the book?
Yeah, I'm sure I do somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
No, because I downloaded that on my Kindle.
But I think
We have Demons.
We have Demons. Yeah, that's a great book.
We have Demons is a great book.
It's adult though,
Yeah.
and so is the Arcana Royale. All right, off of that,
Yes.
Hannah and I watched a Goofy movie.
We did.
This year is the 30th anniversary, and actually, Disney just put out a documentary just a couple weeks ago about the making of the Goofy movie. Now, there is a documentary about the making of the Goofy movie in 1995.
Which is
But
so
they made
cute.
I have not seen that documentary, and I didn't get to watch the one that just came out. I really want to. If you've not seen the Goofy movie, watch it. Watch it with your children.
It's so cute.
It is. I didn't remember a lot of it.
I forgot that it was a musical. I remember
Ditto.
there being music in it.
Hannah, tell everybody about the Goofy movie.
Okay, a Goofy movie is it's the main character is Max, which is Goofy's son.
Who's
and
in high
Max,
school.
He's in high school. He does what's meant to be like Max is what's quote unquote a loser. Like he is not like seen.
Well, he's
like,
not really a loser.
not a loser,
He's just
but, like,
nothing special.
he's nothing. People don't know him. He's a crush on a girl, but he doesn't think she
But the
she
girl
knows
likes
him.
her. The girl likes him
But
the whole entire time.
She liked him before he even did all of this crazy stuff.
I know. She's cute.
She is cute, Roxanne.
Yeah, for a made-up dog.
So Max plays a prank, a lighthearted prank on the school principal where he like pretends to be this like famous rock star, which Trevin is like, is this supposed to be Michael Jackson? Which honestly, maybe a little bit.
Maybe, I don't know.
But the prank goes wrong.
But it doesn't. It doesn't really go. It does go wrong and he gets caught. But
it gets him clout in the school.
Exactly.
Like the school is talking.
Yes.
Prank did what it was supposed to do. This kid that no one cares
It was
about. Everyone's
harmless
talking
too.
about it.
He didn't hurt anybody.
Yeah. I mean, he maybe broke a little bit of property and it was maybe not
Maybe.
great.
Anyway.
But it was not like he like put eggs everywhere.
Right.
Like
Yes.
he
Go ahead.
pretended like he was a rock star.
Right.
Anyways, the principal calls Goofy and is like, your son's going to end up in prison if you don't do something. And Big Pete is also whispering in Goofy's ear about how like you don't have a lock and key down on your kid enough.
Yeah,
No,
you need to keep them down. Yeah.
And so they go on a road trip. And Goofy is trying to
And the son does not want to go.
Max does not want to go on this road trip. And Goofy is like, we're going to go to all of these places that we went to when you were little.
But the reason they go on the road trip is because Goofy wants to
he wants to be close to his son.
be close to his son, reestablish a connection with his son. And he wants to keep him from, I got to find out, basically, I want my son to be healthy and not go to jail, basically. Okay.
Yeah.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
You're so fine. And so shenanigans happen along the way. They run into all sorts of different people. Ultimately, Max becomes
told this girl that he was going to be on stage with this singer that he impersonated, and he would wave to her from stage while she was at a party with everybody else watching, because he told them that his dad was friends with this character called Powerline, which was a complete lie.
Yeah.
So Max changes the map.
He changes the map. And because his dad is like, oh, has he been lying? Because this entire time they're like, there's like conflict between the two of them, but then they have a little bit of a truce. And Goofy's like, okay, is my son going to share with me that he's like messed up and he's done this thing and like we can have a bonding moment about it? Or is he going to lie to me?
Right. So he gives him the chance. He gives him the opportunity to choose.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he does lie to him. But
he does lie to him.
But guilt overtakes him and he's like, I need to tell you the truth.
Dad. Yeah, this is what's going on. And then they sing a song about...
And they have a bonding moment while they're on a car floating down a river before it heads down the... long story short...
The perfect cast.
The perfect cast. They get to the concert and... Yes, Goofy's like, well, if that's what has to happen, we got to get to this concert.
We have to get to LA so that we can sneak into this concert.
We got to do it.
And
my
Max
son.
is like,
yes.
He's like, no, Dad, no, it's not. And Goofy's like, we will. It'll be fine.
Because I love you, Maxie.
That was actually really good.
Thanks. I've been trying.
Really good. I do need you to know that Miriam and I at one point did joke about learning how to do the perfect cast dance so that we could do it at my wedding. But then we forgot.
That's funny. That's so funny. Yes, they do the perfect cast.
Yeah, because they do ultimately end up on stage with
we're talking
Powerline.
about the perfect cast being like fishing.
Yes.
Because that's what Goofy wanted to take him on a fishing trip.
Want to take him on a fishing trip
and teach him the perfect cast, how to cast this fishing line that his dad taught him.
Yeah.
And Max he recreates it to save his dad.
But it becomes a dance move on stage with Powerline. And then they all end up doing this dance.
The perfect cast dance. This movie is fantastic. It is sweet and tender. And I mean, it's really almost makes you, tear up a little bit because Goofy
yeah.
is a good dad.
He loves his kid a lot.
He loves his kid a lot. The voice cast in this is amazing.
Yeah,
Do you
honestly,
recognize who the principal was?
a Sicilian when death
Yes.
is on the line.
Wallace Shawn, exactly.
I don't know his
yeah.
name.
Yeah, Petey Jr. is Rob Paulson, who's also Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. Yoink. He does a whole lot of stuff.
That's so funny.
And Bill Farmer is Goofy. But I have a question. Why
Yes.
are there nuns in this movie everywhere?
I don't know why.
I don't know. Did you not notice the
Because singing
nuns that
nuns
pop up
were funny.
that there were nuns at the restaurant? There were nuns at the concert. There were nuns everywhere. And I was
Singing
like,
nuns are funny. When did the Whoopi Goldberg movie come out?
why are there nuns? There were nuns in the car. They did pass so much.
Singing nuns are funny.
I get that, but I mean, I just thought that was just so odd of a
I
choice
don't
to
know,
put
Dad.
nuns and everything.
I don't know, man. It was 1995. They did what they wanted.
Do you know what the part I remembered the most from this movie was?
What?
The RV that had the golf
Yes.
thing at the top.
Everything,
Yes.
everything pops
Yeah.
out of the RV. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Which would you rather me, Ben Pete or Goofy?
Who would I have rather had as a father?
Yes,
Goofy. That's like
All
a
right.
no-brainer
100% no brainer.
sort of question.
I tell you what, though, little Petey Jr.'s pretty good kid for having a.
He's a good friend, isn't he?
Turd
But
nugget
he's a
of-
bit of a pushover.
Yeah, well, it's okay.
Said
Maybe
respectfully.
he has, but respectfully, yeah. Pauly Shore as the cool buddy. Got my cheese whiz. That's Pauly Shore. He was in.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. So, what do you like best about this
so
movie,
fun.
Hannah?
What do I like best about it? I love their the friendship that is cultivated. I think that it is just so stinking cutie. I think the music is so fun. I had Eye to Eye and Stand Out memorized.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't remember it having that much
When
music
we
in it.
listen to each other's hearts,
That sounds like something we would have on a
never be far apart.
the
Yeah,
Bratz
man.
CD that we had.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Be
I
something
didn't
like that.
realize that the guy that he's like an actual famous singer.
Really, I didn't look who
The
he was.
guy, Tevin Campbell, he is like actually famous.
Never heard of him.
He was famous in the 90s.
Gotcha. Well, I mean,
Which is wild.
yeah, I loved the fact that Goofy was like, he tells Pete at one point, "I don't believe you." He talks bad about his son,
yeah.
and he just flat out says, "I mean, Goofy's his demeanor immediately changed.
He's like,
instead of being
absolutely not.
it was like,
He's like,
I
no.
don't believe you." And I was like, wow, that's pretty powerful.
He's like, I like that Goofy is silly and tender with his son. I think that is a special way for a dad to be. I think that he cares very, very deeply, which is also very tender. And we don't know anything about Max's mom.
No, never do.
Never anything like that. But
Goofy could be a single dad as far as we know.
yeah, I think he is kind of based on how.
And did you know there was a sequel to this?
Yeah, an extremely goofy movie where they both go to college. It's hysterical
I've never seen it.
because
I can't believe
Goofy.
you just said it's hysterical.
It's hysterical because Max is like, finally, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to college. And then Goofy's like, I'll come with you. And Max is like, no. And Goofy falls in love with the librarian, but he shows up wearing like a wig.
So he really does
Yeah,
have a
he
love
really
interest.
is.
So
Yeah.
he is a single dad.
Yeah. An extremely
Wow.
goofy movie. I don't know if that one's a musical, but that one came out in 2000.
Nice.
Because Goofy dresses up as
Elvis.
He in like a disco.
Disco, that's it.
And it's
that's what
very
because that's on the
funny.
cover. Yeah. I saw that and thought, oh, I should have watched
He
this
like
too.
he has like a like an afro and like wide leg pants. I think it has to do with like skating.
Skating.
I think they like skate and like Goofy has to like be a part of this like X Games thing because he's a college student and so he like
That's
joins
hilarious.
it.
Oh, I would list this as probably, I mean, I don't know, of all the Disney movies, it doesn't sort of seem like it fits in with like, you wouldn't say like Snow White or
No,
Jungle
I think
Book
this
or anything like
seems like it was like a direct to
yeah,
VHS.
exactly. But it's good. It's genuinely a good movie.
It's fun.
And I think it's fun for the whole family. I mean, it is there's a Bigfoot thing that happens in it.
Silly.
And where the Bigfoot is doing sock puppets, like he's the dad. he's Max and Goofy with the
So
sock
funny.
puppets. It's really good.
The dad soup. The Hi Dad soup.
I know. I love that. So good. There's a part in it where he talks about when he was a little boy, Goofy does, when he would make vegetables, it was, what do you call it? Alphabet soup,
soup.
basically.
Yeah.
And how Max he spelled Hi Dad in the soup and he calls it Hi Dad soup. And that was a sweet little part where they're stuck in the car. And they had little moments like that where they connected briefly.
Where they had like
and then
reconciliation before
throughout
the
movie.
full yeah. It was
Before
very
And Max comes clean with Roxanne and tells her I lied. I shouldn't have done it. And she's like,
she was like, you didn't.
why-
I liked you. Like, why
I
did
liked
you do that?
before that. Why did you do that? And so, yes, folks, this is a 5 Goofy movie. I would 100% watch it.
Yeah, 5 out of
You
5.
should watch
Honestly,
it. And it's the 30th anniversary. So
it's a movie that came out in 1995. You guys expect it to be a movie that came out in 1995.
yeah, but still, as a cartoon movie, it's pretty darn good. It holds up.
It does.
I mean, are you saying that because of the animation style or
Yes.
because
the animation style
Okay.
and like the storytelling?
it's traditional hand drawn
Yeah, it's old school animation.
old school animation, which I love. And it's old school animation. So, but I think kids, they would enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree. I remember
What
watching
do I know?
VHS.
I don't have any little. Well,
I remember
VHS.
watching this on VHS.
That should be a new segment. We should have that on our show and comics that I've sold.
I remember watching this on VHS. The movie.
I just sold this comic book on eBay. Anyway, folks, thank you for joining us this week. We
Yes.
appreciate you coming.
We do. Hey, sweet friends, if you liked our intro music, hey, that was made by Brockville Nason. You can listen to him anywhere that you listen to any of your music. He performed and composed our intro music. Thanks for that, my dear sweet cousin. My sweet brother made our art in Microsoft Paint. He is multi-talented and wonderful. Thank you, Nate.
Just saw him in These Shining
Yeah.
Lives.
If
Very
you-
good.
If you were in the greater Cincinnati area, you should go
Coming
see
up in
him in a community
September.
play.
He will be in The Rainmaker up in Marymount. And in the end of June, he will be at the Village Players in Fort Thomas with, 6
Beans.
caffeinated plays. Anywho.
Yes. Check him out. I edit and upload our podcast. Dad maintains I founded our YouTube page.
Barely. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us. Until next time, we will
Catch you on the
Catch you on the
flippity
flippity flop.
flop. Bye,
Bye, guys.
friends.